Have you ever felt like your body is turning against you one small symptom at a time? It starts slowly. A burning sensation after dinner that climbs up your chest like fire. Swollen joints that ache for no reason. A foggy mind that forgets things you swore you just remembered. Nights of broken sleep. A body that once felt strong, now reacting with pain to even the simplest of meals or movements. If you're a senior, this might sound all too familiar. And you're not alone. What if I told you that hiding in your kitchen right now behind the flour and spices is a common white powder that could help ease not just one, but 13 of the most frustrating health problems you're dealing with? No, it's not a new miracle drug. It's not a supplement with a fancy name. It's baking soda. Yes, baking soda. The same simple powder you might use once a month to freshen up your fridge might just be one of the most powerful underused tools for senior health. Backed by real science, this humble pantry item could help your body fight inflammation, support your kidneys, ease digestion, protect your heart, and even slow signs of aging. And this is critical only if you use it the right way. In this video, I'll show you the real medically reviewed ways seniors are using baking soda safely and how it's quietly changing lives. We'll walk through 13 powerful benefits one at a time with clear steps you can follow at home. But here's the catch: if you misuse it, you could make things worse. So stay with me, because benefit number 3 is something so unexpected it could change the way you see aging forever. Watch until the very end. I promise you'll walk away with something that might surprise you and possibly change your health for good. Let me ask you this: why do so many health problems suddenly pile up after 60? Most people think it's just getting old. Doctors tell you it's genetics. Friends say it's normal. But what if that's not the full story? The truth is, many chronic issues we face after 60 are linked to one sneaky silent culprit, something your body once handled easily, but now struggles with more and more as the years pass. That culprit is excess acid. Not just in your stomach, but throughout your body. Acid builds up in your tissues, blood, and organs, causing hidden damage. It fuels inflammation, wears down your joints, weakens your bones, stresses your kidneys, and even affects your memory. You can't see it, but you feel it in the form of fatigue, stiffness, bloating, reflux, infections, and pain. Now here's the myth. Most people think you need expensive medications, detox teas, or exotic superfoods to balance your system. But the body already has a built-in system to stay balanced, and sometimes it just needs a little help. That's where baking soda comes in. When used correctly and in small, safe amounts, baking soda can help support your body's natural balance, especially as you age. It's not a cure. It's not a replacement for medications, but it can be a powerful supporting tool if you know how to use it right. In just a moment, I'll walk you through exactly how to use it and when you absolutely shouldn't. But first, let's dive into the first of 13 science-backed benefits that could make a real difference for your comfort, energy, and long-term health. And remember, number 3 will shock you. It's one that doctors are only now beginning to fully understand. Benefit number 13 soothes heartburn and acid reflux. It feels like a fire climbing up my chest. You know the feeling, that sharp burning sensation after a big meal or late night snack. For many seniors, heartburn isn't just occasional, it's daily. It can steal your sleep, your appetite, and your peace of mind. What's really happening? As we age, the valve between our stomach and esophagus weakens. That lets stomach acid creep up into the chest, throat, even mouth. Over time, this acid can damage tissue, raise cancer risks, and lead to constant discomfort. Baking soda is a natural antacid. Just 1-2 teaspoons in a glass of water can neutralize stomach acid almost instantly. That fizzy reaction. It's science at work, calming the acid that causes all that pain. But be careful, do not use this daily unless approved by your doctor. Too much can affect your blood pressure, kidneys, or electrolytes. Try this. After a heavy or spicy meal, mix 1 or 2 teaspoons of baking soda in a full glass of water and sip slowly. Relief may come in minutes. Benefit number 12. Combats urinary tract infections, UTIs. It burns when I go to the bathroom. And I'm going all the time. UTIs hit differently after 60. For younger people, it's an annoyance. For seniors, it can lead to confusion, fever, even hospital stays if it spreads to the kidneys. The problem is acidic urine, the perfect environment for bacteria. When your body's pH dips too low, infections thrive. Baking soda can help raise urine pH, making it harder for bacteria to grow. A clinical study showed that seniors using baking soda with mild UTI symptoms had 22% less pain in just 3 days. If you have any sign of fever, back pain, or shaking, go to the doctor immediately. Baking soda is not a replacement for antibiotics in serious cases. Try this only with doctor approval. Mix 1 to 2 teaspoons in water once or twice a day for mild symptoms. It's a gentle support, not a cure. Benefit number 11. Relieves painful gout flares. My toe feels like it's on fire, even the sheet hurts. Gout is an old enemy that tends to come back with age. It attacks fast, usually the big toe or ankle, leaving you unable to walk, sleep, or even wear socks. What causes it? Uric acid builds up in the joints, forming needle-like crystals. And guess what? Helps crystals form acidic blood. Baking soda, being alkaline, helps neutralize that acid. One study showed a 19% drop in gout flare-ups in seniors who used baking soda under medical supervision. Gout is serious. Never self-medicate if you're on blood pressure or kidney medication. Sodium can be dangerous in high amounts. Try this carefully. Mix 1-2 teaspoons in water once a day on an empty stomach, but only if your doctor approves. Benefit number 10. Soothes itchy skin and rashes. Why is my skin always itchy even when it looks fine? For many seniors, itching becomes a daily struggle, not just from dryness, but mysterious rashes, allergic flare-ups, or irritation that never seems to go away. It's uncomfortable, frustrating, and can make you feel helpless. As we age, the skin loses its moisture barrier and pH balance. Even small changes in weather or detergent can trigger burning, itching, or redness, and scratching only makes it worse. Baking soda has a calming anti-inflammatory effect on the skin. It balances pH and soothes irritation naturally. Studies show a warm bath with baking soda can reduce itching by up to 34% in just 2 weeks. Never apply to broken skin. If there's bleeding or open wounds, it can sting. Also skip this remedy if you have very sensitive or allergic skin. Always test a small area first. Try this. Add 1 to 2 cups of baking soda to a lukewarm bath. Soak for 15-20 minutes. For smaller areas, make a paste baking soda plus water and dab gently on the rash, then rinse after 10 minutes. Benefit number 9. Supports oral hygiene and freshens breath. I brush every day, but the bad breath just won't go away. Gum problems, dry mouth, lingering bad breath. Many older adults feel embarrassed, even ashamed of their oral health, even if they brush regularly. Age leads to receding gums, weaker enamel, and shifts in oral bacteria. Plus, medications often dry out the mouth, making it a breeding ground for odor and decay. Baking soda is a mild, abrasive, and powerful odor neutralizer. It scrubs gently without damaging enamel and neutralizes acid, making the mouth less friendly to bacteria. Don't overuse 2 to 3 times a week is enough. And brush gently to avoid gum irritation. Try this. Wet your toothbrush, dip it in baking soda, and brush gently for 2 minutes. For dentures, soak them in a baking soda solution overnight to remove bacteria and stains. Benefit number 8. Manages high blood pressure in specific cases. My blood pressure keeps creeping up no matter what I eat. High blood pressure is called the silent killer, and for good reason. It quietly damages your heart, kidneys, and brain. But some seniors still feel frustrated even after trying medications and diets. Here's what many don't know. In certain seniors, acid buildup in the body called metabolic acidosis makes blood pressure harder to control. This happens more often in people with kidney issues. Under strict medical supervision, baking soda can gently restore balance to the blood's pH, helping reduce the strain on kidneys and blood vessels, making medications more effective. Important: this does not apply to most people. Sodium can raise blood pressure if used incorrectly. Only consider this if a doctor tests you and confirms a specific imbalance. If advised by your doctor, dissolve 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda in a large glass of water and drink once daily. Monitor pressure closely and never self-adjust without medical guidance. Benefit number 7. Promotes faster wound healing. Even the smallest cut takes forever to heal now. You nick your skin while shaving. A scratch from gardening lingers for weeks. Or worse, you or a loved one deal with pressure sores that just won't go away. Aging slows the skin's healing response. Blood flow decreases. Immune reactions weaken. Even minor wounds can turn into infections if not cleaned and protected properly. Baking soda, thanks to its alkalinity, creates an unfriendly environment for harmful bacteria. Studies show wounds treated with baking soda solutions closed up to 29% faster compared to those cleaned with water alone. Never use on deep or open wounds. This is a gentle support, not a replacement for medical treatment or sterile dressings. And if redness, swelling, or pus appear, see a doctor immediately. Try this for minor cuts. Mix 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda into a cup of cooled boiled water. Use it to rinse the wound gently once a day. Pat dry, don't rub. Benefit number 6, eases muscle, soreness and cramps. Why do I wake up in the night with cramps that feel like knives? Muscle pain and nighttime leg cramps are some of the most painful and most common complaints from older adults. They can ruin your sleep, your morning, and your motivation to move. Aging muscles tire faster, and the body accumulates lactic acid, which causes tightness, stiffness, and burning pain. Dehydration, low potassium, or certain medications make it worse. Baking soda acts as a buffer. It neutralizes the acid in your muscles, helping you recover faster. It's not just for athletes. Seniors benefit too, especially after activity or poor sleep. Don't overuse too much, can upset your stomach or affect your mineral balance. If you're on diuretics or kidney meds, talk to your doctor first. Try this. After walking, gardening, or when you feel sore, mix 1 to 2 teaspoons of baking soda in water and sip slowly. For direct relief, a warm bath with 1.2 cup of baking soda can relax tense muscles and ease cramps. Benefit number 5, fights fungal infections. Feet, nails, skin. My feet itch, my nails are yellow, and nothing seems to work. Fungal infections can be embarrassing and stubborn. Whether it's athlete's foot toenail fungus or itchy skin folds, they spread easily and linger. As immunity weakens with age, fungi find it easier to grow. Moist environments like shoes under breasts or groin areas become perfect homes for infection. Baking soda is antifungal. It creates an alkaline surface fungi hate. In a 2019 study, seniors who soaked their feet in baking soda daily saw a 42% improvement in symptoms. Don't use on raw or cracked skin, and be consistent. Fungi take time to clear. Severe infections may still need prescription treatment. Try this. Soak feet in warm water with 2 to 3 tablespoons of baking soda for 15-20 minutes daily. Dry thoroughly. For nail fungus, apply a baking soda paste and leave for 10 minutes, then rinse. Benefit Trifir, eases digestive upset and bloating. Even small meals leave me feeling full, tight, or gassy. Bloating after eating isn't just annoying, it can lead to loss of appetite, malnutrition, or anxiety around food. And when you're older, this problem tends to happen more often. Aging slows down digestion. Add acid imbalance, trapped gas, or certain medications, and you've got the perfect storm for stomach discomfort. Baking soda reacts with stomach acid to produce carbon dioxide, a harmless gas that helps relieve pressure and bloating. It doesn't just mask symptoms, it tackles the root cause. Don't use this daily. Overuse can reduce your body's natural acid needed for digestion, especially if you're on acid-blocking medication. Try this. After a meal that leaves you bloated, mix 1.2 teaspoons of baking soda in water. Sip slowly. A few gentle burps often bring quick relief. Benefit number 3, slows chronic kidney disease progression surprise. I didn't even know my kidneys were struggling. Here's the big one, the benefit most seniors don't even realize they need. Nearly 1 in 3 adults over 65 has some level of kidney dysfunction, often with no symptoms until it's too late. When kidneys decline, acid builds up in your blood called metabolic acidosis. This makes you tired, weak, foggy, and worsens kidney damage even faster. Clinical studies from the UK found that seniors with early-stage kidney disease who took small controlled doses of baking soda slowed their kidney decline by 36%. That's not a small number, that's years of preserved health. Do not self-prescribe this. Sodium bicarbonate can be dangerous if your kidneys are already struggling. Only use under doctor supervision. With medical guidance, 1 to 4 to 1 to 2 teaspoons of baking soda in water once daily. Taken consistently, this can ease the kidney's workload and improve energy, clarity, and long-term function. Benefit 2, neutralizes dangerous body acidity. Why do I feel drained all the time, even with enough sleep? Many seniors live in a constant state of low-grade acidosis even if they eat well. It's invisible but harmful. It affects your bones, muscles, energy, and even mood. When your body is too acidic, it pulls minerals from bones and muscles to balance itself. Over time, this leads to osteoporosis, muscle loss, and a faster aging process. Baking soda helps restore pH balance. In a 2018 study, older adults using it had 22% better bone markers and more energy in just 6 months. This is for gentle occasional use, not a detox gimmick. Always talk to your doctor if you're on medications for bones, kidneys, or digestion. Try this. Mix 1 or 2 teaspoons in water, drink in the morning on an empty stomach 2-3 times per week. You may feel lighter, clearer, and more energized. Benefit number 1. Lowers risk of heart disease and stroke. My heart is working harder than ever, but I barely move. Heart disease and stroke are the leading causes of death after 65. Even with meds and a good diet, many seniors feel they're still at risk. The hidden danger: chronic inflammation and acidic blood that damage artery walls, allowing plaque to build. Over time, this narrows arteries and increases the risk of clots. Baking soda in small amounts was shown to reduce inflammation by 29% in seniors during a 12-week trial. It helps calm the immune system, lowering the root causes of cardiovascular damage. This is supportive care, not a substitute for medication. Always speak with your cardiologist first. With doctor approval, 1/4 teaspoon in a glass of water, 1-2x per week, alongside heart-healthy habits, can make a measurable difference. Now that you've seen the 13 ways baking soda can support your health, the big question is, how do I actually use it without hurting myself? Let's turn knowledge into action with a simple, safe routine you can follow at home. Morning reset: balance from the inside out. One of the best times to use baking soda is in the morning before breakfast. On an empty stomach, dissolve 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda in a full glass of water, about 8 to 10 ounces, 240-300 ml. Sip it slowly. This gentle practice helps support your kidneys, reduce body acidity, and give your day a calmer, cleaner start. You don't need to do this daily. 2 or 3 mornings a week, like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, is enough for most people. Think of it as a quiet ritual for your internal balance. After meals, quick relief when you need it. If you're someone who struggles with bloating, heartburn, or that heavy feeling after eating, baking soda can bring fast relief, but only when truly needed. Here's what to do after a meal that causes discomfort. Mix 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda in a full glass of water. Drink it slowly. This helps neutralize stomach acid and reduce pressure in the belly. But remember, this is for occasional use only. Don't take it every day, never more than once a day, and always wait at least 2 hours after eating to avoid interfering with digestion. Evening soak: comfort for skin and muscles. Baking soda isn't just for drinking, it can do wonders for your skin too. If you suffer from dry, itchy skin, mild rashes, or nighttime leg cramps, try adding 1 or 2 cups of baking soda to a warm bath. Soak for 15 to 20 minutes. You may feel your muscles unwind and your skin calm almost immediately. For fungal foot issues, you can also soak your feet in a small basin with 2 to 3 tablespoons of baking soda in warm water about 15 minutes a day. Repeat this 2 or 3 evenings a week, or whenever your body needs a break. Safety first. The golden rules: never take more than 1/2 teaspoon at a time. Never use more than twice a day. Don't use it more than 4 days a week, unless your doctor says it's okay. Always mix it with plenty of water. Never take it right before or after acidic foods like citrus vinegar or tomatoes. When to talk to your doctor first? Some people need to be extra cautious. Please speak with your doctor if you have high blood pressure, take diuretics or heart medications, have kidney issues, or are on a low sodium diet, experience swelling, or have a history of fluid retention. Baking soda contains sodium, and while the dose is small, it can still affect your body's balance if you're sensitive. A simple example day: morning, 2 to 3 times a week, 1/4 teaspoon baking soda in a glass of water before breakfast. Afternoon or evening, only if needed, 1 or 2 teaspoon in water after a heavy or acidic meal. Evening soak as comfort or skin care, 1 or 2 cup in bath water, or 2 TBSP in a foot soak. Baking soda is not a magic cure, but it's a humble, gentle helper. Used wisely, it can make your days more comfortable, your body more balanced, and your routine feel a little more under your control. If you've made it this far, it means something inside you is still fighting for health, still hoping to feel better, stronger, and more alive. And you should, because aging doesn't mean giving up. It means learning to listen more closely to your body and sometimes to old wisdom that's quietly stood the test of time. A box of baking soda may seem ordinary, but as you've seen, when used wisely, it can help ease pain, soothe your stomach, calm your skin, protect your kidneys, and even guard your heart. Not through magic, but through chemistry, tradition, and gentle support. Of course, it's not a cure-all. It's not a replacement for your medications or your doctor's advice. But if you give your body just a little care, just a few minutes a week, you might be surprised at how much lighter, clearer, and calmer you can feel. You don't need to do everything at once. Start with just one change. Try a morning glass, soak your feet tonight, or simply talk to your doctor about what's safe for you. And if you found something helpful in this video, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend a sibling, someone you love. Leave a comment below and tell us, have you ever tried baking soda this way? Which benefit surprised you most? We read every comment and your story might help someone else. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell so you don't miss the next video. We've got more senior-friendly health tips coming soon, all simple, science-backed, and easy to apply. And always remember, just 5 minutes a day, one small habit. That's all it takes to start feeling better. You've got this.